Boop. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, May the 5th, 2022. Today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 23, Ezekiel 11, 1 through 25, and Revelation 5, 1 through 10. And I'm going to look at Ezekiel 11 and talk about these 25 men who are sitting in the gate. So I think I've talked about this before. In the ancient world, the leaders of the town, the elders, would sit at the city gate or at the gate of the temple in this case, and they were the elders who would give counsel. They would sit in judgment over cases. So if you had a problem with your neighbor and you need people to hear it out, they would arbitrate that, right? So they would come and they would give judgments about that. They would give advice about things because presumably, you know, they knew something. And so that's what they're doing. These are the elders who give counsel. They're sitting at the gate of the temple, the gate that faces east, and they are sitting in judgment. They're giving advice. And the problem is that it's apparently bad advice, and they're making poor judgments. And as God says, they're giving wicked counsel. These are the men who devise iniquity and who give wicked counsel in this city. These 25 men, and Ezekiel actually names some of them, some of the people that were there at the time, officials of the people. He says, I won't go into the names. You can read that for yourself. So they're giving wicked counsel, but here's the problem: they're backing it up with the authority of the temple as their backdrop, right? So if you're a person, in this city and you need advice and things are going badly too, because that's what's going on at this time, you're going to go to the elders, and they're in the gate of the temple, so they must know what they're talking about. They must be able to give wise counsel. So they're doing all this with predicated on the authority of the temple. So that's what you think. Well, if they're in the temple, they must be good, they must be right. So here's the problem, though. God himself, through the prophet Ezekiel, is saying these guys are the problem. These leaders are part of the problem. Yeah, the people are messed up. The people are making bad choices, but their leaders are the major part of the problem. They are to blame for the devastation that surrounds them, because that's part of what's going on here too. They're like, oh, this city's just falling apart, blah 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 blah. It's just, as they say, it's just a big pot full of meat that's been left on the fire to burn. And God's like, yeah, and it's your fault. They are to blame for the devastation that surrounds them. Leadership is important. Good leadership is critical. And here's the thing: God is the one who makes the leader. God is the one who makes the leadership count. God is the one who gives the leadership the wise counsel. It's not enough to just sit at the city gate and act important. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out, enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you later. Boop.